What's up guys, it is I, the mighty Greenchili here, and today we're going to do a little mini guide on how to pass some of the few bosses in Throne and Thunder. So yeah, we're going to give you a quick guide. You do have to be level 110, and from so far on my item level, it's a 94. But that's going to be changed in BFA pretty soon, since BFA is going to change the item level stat. So by the time I finish recording, the BFA is going to be, change the squish in there, so make sure you have a good decent item level, make sure you have some little boost trinkets, all your abilities ready, and that's what you need to do. Now, one thing you might be wondering is what about one boss, Primordius, which I think that's one fight that people be a little confused. Now, this fight's a little bit hard because of, the weird, how do I say this? The 7.3.5 level scaling squish thing. But from what I could tell is that you have to DPS the shit out of this guy, and if there's little blood driplets there, make sure you kill it before it reaches to him, and absorb it, and then you'll become a Sorok, which, if you were to check over here, this is what you'll look like when you fight him. When you get enough blood little things, you'll look like that. See? A Zorok. So yeah, that's gonna be how it's gonna work. So, just a little heads up. Now, the main fights, which I know a lot of people are going to be focusing on, will be the Dark Animus, Li Shin, the Thunder King, and Rauden. Now, these fights are actually a little bit more complex. Especially Rauden, for me, it took me a while to, not only defeat him, but the fact it never drops the belt for me. So again, it really sucks. So, I'm going to show you some easy tricks as a BM hunter to how to do this. Let's first kill these ads real fast. Add a little bit of, boost to kill them quickly. And make sure you do not attack the orb when, after you kill them. So make sure you AoE down all of them, but don't, attack the blob. Okay. Now make sure you kill these guys real fast. These things are annoying because, health-wise. Okay, make sure you grab whatever you need. And now, to start the fight, I don't recommend you attack it yet. So what you gotta do is go behind this Dark Animus boss. Right now he's deactivated, but once you poke the little orb, he will be active. So what you gotta do is have your pets attack it first. Make sure they attack it first. Have your troll show ready. Make sure your pets tap this first, and make sure they're not a tank that have Thunder Stomp ready. Use Feign Death, and watch as all these minions became turn off. Once all of them are turned off, and then boom, you get to fight the Dark Animus all by yourself. The reason why this is a problem if you were to fight the Dark Animus with a group of ads, because the ads do a lot of damage, and if you accidentally kill one of the ads, they will literally one-shot your sorry butt. And I'm not even joking. So you gotta make sure you're very careful to make sure they're disabled back to their, as if they reset. And then you take out the Dark Animus. See how am I fighting the normal, fighting the fight like normal? And make sure you get away from that little orbs right there, because that will do a lot of damage too. So make sure you step out with your little disengage. I'm pretty sure most hunters will have it. So yeah, make sure you have your, DPS the boss like normal. You don't need to DPS like super crazy, just enough to, take him out fast. Disengage again. Kill command. And if you feel like you're a little bit overwhelmed, make sure you have your healing ready, in case if you're dying a little fast. But this fight isn't too hard, it's just the little ads are like extremely deadly. And there we go. Dark Animus is defeated. So yeah, that's how you defeat the Dark Animus fight. Now on to the next video. Now one fight that you do not want to forget is this Quinn fight. What his name is? Arquan. Yeah, this fight's a little more difficult because Yeah, the reason why I didn't mention this boss for the tutorial, at least not mentioned in video-wise, is because this boss isn't really tough at all. It's one of the mini pets he has is absolutely butthurtly annoying. I'll show you real fast. Let's first take out this guy, you know, like normal, TPS the pet that he's right on. He'll get off it, but one thing you want to make sure you attack first is his lightning pet. Because what happens is that his pet would actually do a small little lightning bolt, you know, arrow thingamajig, and it will lock you down. Very annoying, and I really hate it. So make sure, like, see? He freaking put lightning's storm thing on me, and now I'm fucking stuck. I can't attack. So, whatever it does pop up, make sure you have your cooldowns ready. And have your pet do a lot of DPS. His fire pet would do a little bit of, like, you know, AoE fire thing ability, but it's not that really that strong. It's just that this little storm ability would just prevent you to do anything. It's just absolutely bullshit. Make sure you have it ready, have your cooldowns ready, and just DPS the living shit out of it. And if you can kill it before he could, you know, it flies off, good. And it keeps doing that. Fuck. See, I'm telling you, this fucking fight is stupid. Now this one's actually a little more extremely easy because, guess what? It just freaking just puts a shield. And all you do is attack this, whatever the sides is not protected. But see, I'm not able to attack because the lightning storm is like preventing me from attacking. Again, make sure your pet's auto-attacking. Otherwise, you're just stuck there slowly dying. That's why make sure you have your pets ready. If you're a marksman hunter with one lone wolf, then you're clearly an idiot because you're gonna die pretty fucking slow. And it's not cool. So make sure you're careful on that. Make sure DPS is pet because in his little dirt fray, did I say phrase? I meant phase. He would actually have all his pets ready, and that's why I recommend you take out this little stinker. Because if you don't take him out, he will freaking keep using that ability. And see, there we go again. But thankfully I have my ability Stampede on, so this will kill him pretty fast. So no more little lightning storm for this douchebag. I'll tell you that much. So now you just have to wait. So yeah, it keeps you stunned, and it probably electrifies nearby enemies. So yeah, if you have some friends over, have them, you know, take them out quickly and release you a little earlier. At least for me that happened. So definitely quite an annoying fight if you don't know what you're doing. So as a BM hunter and potentially survival hunter, this fight is definitely a lot easier if you have your best friend next to you and as your pet. So make sure you have that ready. Alright, let's DPS him down and get some fresh loot. And boom, the Quan is down. He's one of the few boss fights that actually has his little greed and need little system. It doesn't really matter if you're by yourself, so yeah. So if you also do recommend is that if you're doing the run, if you're outside, make sure you have your yak mount ready so that way you can fender all this garbage. Look at you, garbage. In the process, you make a lot of gold. Alright, on to the next boss. Alright, so now we're here in the Thunder King's throne room. Well, not really his throne room, but definitely his little boss room. Now, this fight is going to be a little bit tricky because it requires you to have your aspect the cheetah, disengage, aspect turtle, acceleration, and a shit ton of DPS. So what you gotta do is make sure you have your cooldowns ready for the first fight. Kill command, make sure he doesn't teleport so it doesn't waste your freaking cooldowns. And just freaking just DPS him down fast enough so he can start doing his little lightning phase where he just, you know, hides behind a little pedestal and just fucking just go like, "Me need more power." You know what I mean? So it's right here where he's lighting his power up. So you don't want to stand on the floor for too long. Just stand right here for at least for the fight. There we go. He adds a little lightning bolt thing. DPS him down. Just, you know, just quick enough. Once he starts his little phase, there he is. Make sure you have disengage ready. And then just make sure you prepare for when you get pushed. Or at least get stuck first. Which you get stuck right now. But then when he does this, aspect cheater ready. And boom. You won't be kicked off the cliff. Now the one that's a little bit more trickier is these elemental things. Though these ones will actually can hit you pretty fast. They don't kill you right away, but they slowly kill you bit by bit. Depends how many are there. So it's a little more tricky. That's where you have your pet's aggressiveness ready. And if you really want, you could just also, you know, feign death, which prevent, you know, makes them all go back. But they will come back, you know, quickly. However, Lady Shane right now is actually going to start resuming the fight. Make sure you have your pets ready. And DPS them down. Have my trinket on. Make sure you use your barrage in front of the enemy so that way you can get your little DPS ready. There we go. DPS him fast. And once he goes to a certain amount of health, like right here somewhere, that's where he starts his next fight. Make sure you get away from his little lightning rod. And then you're good to go. So this fight will be a little bit tough. And be a little overwhelming for somebody who hasn't done it as a BM hunter. But this is quite pretty fun once you know, get your way into the journey. Now this one requires you to go disengage. Or at least suspect Cheetah if you didn't use it yet. So yeah, make sure you DPS all the other ads. Use your multi-shot. Use your little Chimera shot if you use it as a talent. Disengage. Turtle shell. And if you have the artifact weapon at around, you know, the time of the video, then you're basically able to heal yourself for a good amount of time. Good for recovering health. So now you just kill some ads real fast. Once you kill enough of them, well, they keep coming back, but that's good because you don't want to get overwhelmed. That's the worst thing that can happen to yourself, is getting overwhelmed. This isn't some kind of thundering orgy, man. This is a fucking raid. You gotta show them who's the boss, right? And that's exactly the whole point. So you make sure you take them down a little quickly. And when Lei Shane's out, his little bubble, then you finally finish him off. It just takes a little lightning rod, you know, banging, and then boom, it's time to finish him off. Now you DPS the crap out of this dude. Hit him very hard and very fast. And don't screw it up, man, because you don't want to freaking start the fight all over again. And you can see it takes a while, and then you disengage, keep yourself a little closer, and then boom, Lei Shane is defeated. And then you have a little cinematic to show you your progress. So yep, definitely want to fight. So yeah, good luck to getting your Lei Shane. If you have a warrior friend next to you, a paladin or a death knight, you can also get yourself the helmet from Lei Shane, which is plate only. So make sure you invite them over so they can get their little helm on. Alright, on with the next one. Alright, next fight over here. This is only available for 25-man heroic. So of course, this is what the tutorial is used for. And look over here. This is the belt I freaking wanted as a BM hunter, but yet it never drops. It never drops, and I've been farming this damn boss for like almost a year and a half almost. I don't know. It's been a long time. So yeah, in this fight, this one's a little bit more tricky. You only have about like at least 30 tries. So if you fail 30 times, you're fucked. Good luck next week. So if you really want to not fail this fight, then pay attention closely. Now the only thing that you might also, if you don't get killed by the boss fight, you might have almost get killed by the freaking boring roleplay dialogue, which, yeah, it takes a very while to, you know, get it done. I mean, look at it, it's just like, can you start already? Come on. And it just gets annoying, right? But watch as he take off his chain, and that's where once he fully takes off all his chains after his boring epic dialogue he does 1,000 times, once he starts to stand up, And that's where you can finally click on him. Whoa, there we go. So yeah, make sure your cooldowns ready. And now one thing to keep in mind is that during the fight, if you see the little orbs coming out of there, make sure you tag the blood orb, which I'll show you in the fight, and in display, but also in the demonstration. Do not tag the lightning orb in the first round, because if you choose the electric orb, he will one-shot the whole raid. Well, in this case, you. So make sure you do not frickin' let him absorb it. So attack the electric orb, keep the blood orb alive, so he won't do it. And the second round, then have him take the electric orb and then kill the blood one. I'll show you in demonstration. Have my cooldowns ready. Let it go. Let it go, man. It's time for you to drop that belt, right? So yeah, you gotta make sure you DPS him pretty fast. It's kind of hard to trying to control my character, but make sure you destroy that, because if you don't, he will one-shot the freaking raid. Doesn't matter if you have your aspect of turtle, he will fucking eliminate you, and you do not want that. That's why I recommend you destroy that in the first round. So be very careful, and it's definitely it's definitely a tough fight if you're not very experienced. See how my health's going down a little bit fast, but my pet's definitely the most. That's what you gotta be careful with. And oh shoots, now you gotta take out the blood one since you already put up the blood one. And now you, oh, was that the first? What the heck? Huh, I guess it was the first round. Shit. Well, might as well try again. See? If you let him absorb the lightning, you blow up. I'm guessing it bugged out, so that's a weird coincidence. So let's try again, shall we? Alright, so came back to the fight. We have our little hunter pet here that is a tank for the fight for now. So let's get our cooldowns ready. Kill command. Go super crazy. Have pop all our cooldowns. DPS the crap out of this dude. It'll take a while, but make sure you keep him nice and steady. Kill the lightning orb thing. That way he won't one-shot the fucking raid, which is extremely deadly. Extremely deadly. And make sure you keep moving. And make sure your pet keeps taunting him, because if he doesn't, well, you're all screwed. So make sure you're careful. Have your healing ready. And you should be able to handle the fight pretty smoothly. It's definitely one of the most pretty rough fights, and just look how much DPS I have to do rather fast. So yeah, be extremely quick. And now the second phase comes up, so just DPS him as fast as possible. And if you see those little purple things are trying to go into the fight, destroy it as soon as possible. If you don't do it, it's a wipe. See this one right there. So make sure you destroy that. And I mean, get your cooldowns freaking ready. Kill him as fast as possible. If you're able to make his name go green, and if you die and his name go green, you still win the fight. So make sure you quick as possible and just not fucking panic. Just keep taking him down. It'll take a while, and boom, the fight is freaking done. Yeah, it took me a few retries off screen, but yeah, it's a pretty freaking ridiculous fight. So make sure you kill the lightning bulb, and then kill the blood one in the next section, and then once he does a little phase, kill the purple lightning bulbs, and then there you go. Now let's see if I get my damn belt. Because seriously, I mean, look at this. I'm trying to make a unique set out of my character, my mascot, my little exaggerated persona, man. This boss does not drop this belt for a year, a very long time. Hopefully, he drops the damn belt. Wow. After all that trouble, this piece of shit of a fucking Titan Watcher thing never drops the belt. It makes me so angry. Come on. Fucking stupid shit like this. I just hate it. The drop rate is so fucking garbage. I mean, what the freak, man? What the freak? Fucking damn it. It's stupid. It's garbage. I hate it so much. Ugh. Well, we fucking did it, guys. So that's how you go through the raid, at least the tough bosses. So yeah, they're definitely pretty tough bosses, but once you learn from my strategy, you can go through this like every week and just hopefully get your chance of whatever you need from this raid. But yeah, it sucks. I never got this damn belt. I mean, seriously, you know how fucking long I've been doing this? A long time? I mean, look at this. Look over here. I have all the pieces except the belt. You can only get it from one boss. You know what's really messed up? Normal and Rainfighter could be dropped from trash mods. Not from Rodin. Which that tells you how much I have to go through all these bosses and never get the belt. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Ah, man, it's terrible. I tell you, right? Well, if you're wondering where the raid's at, well, just go to over here. Just the Isle of Friggin' Thunder. Just make sure you talk to an NPC over there, which will fly over to this little island, Isle of Thunder, for a boat, to the boat, and scenario, go to the area there, or if you're Alliance, you go over here, whatever. Just never drops. I deserve to cry in pain, man. Look at this. It's just stupid. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a rough kind of a guide to, you know, get you guys, you know, go through this as a hunter. But if you have some friends over, you can help carrying them over to this raid. So if they don't know how to handle the fight, you can use this strategy to help, you know, benefit the fight quickly. So thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Until next time, guys. Peace out.